and welcome to my channel Cake. I'm your hostess Suzanne. Today we're going to be making this super cool pumpkin cake. If you'd like to know how I made it and how you can make it too, just keep watching. Let's go ahead and get started with our pumpkin cake. I have two yellow cakes that I have baked in a bundt pan. And I'm just gonna level them off right where the caramelization stops. Well, that's the plan at least. Let's go ahead and fill this pumpkin now. I've just made a batch of my American buttercream. Okay, let's go ahead and fill our pumpkin cake. Okay, let's go ahead and smear this around. Since I've cut off the caramelization on this cake, it's really crummy, so when I go back in to get more frosting, I'm not going to use this offset spatula as I don't want to contaminate the final frosting. I think that looks good enough. I'm going to go ahead and get the top part of the pumpkin and make sure it's aligned to the bottom. Do our little finger trick. Now that we've assembled our pumpkin, let's go ahead and carve out these little pokey parts, the little mountains, just to give it more definition with the pumpkin. Okay, now that we have our pumpkin all carved out, I'm going to stick her in the freezer for 15 minutes, and then when I take her out, we'll give her a crumb coat. See you in a second. Okay, I just took our pumpkin cake out of the freezer. She was in there for 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and give her her crumb coat. And a crumb coat is just a thin layer of frosting just to seal in those crumbs. And in this case, we're going to have a lot. As we carved this bundt cake into a pumpkin, and it just left some exposed cake, so let's go ahead and give her a crumb coat. Enough jibber jabber. And we're just going to put a little bit on and spread it around. I think I'm going to use a method of just using my small offset spatula, grabbing a little bit of buttercream and just going in those divots where the cake is exposed. I think that will minimize my crumbs. I think that's a good process. Let's see if this little small flexi smoother will help us get this on a little bit easier. Now see. I think this is the trick. I got these off of Amazon. I'll leave the link down in the description box for you guys if you're interested. I like the process of just taking some of our frosting and putting it a little bit on our flexi smoother and then applying it to the cake that way. And I'm just putting a little bit here at the bottom and slightly rolling my hand up. I'm not applying a lot of pressure as I don't want all the frosting at the bottom. I want to gradually add some as I go up the cake. Like that. And then just smooth it out. Now let's go ahead and take our spoon and make those divots a little bit rounded. I think it looks pretty like this, like a rustic pumpkin. I like it. One of my biggest faults in decorating is spending too much time on the crumb coat, and today is no exception. And since this is a bundt cake, the middle is a hole, as you know, and I want to make sure that we have a place to put our stem, our pumpkin stem. So I'm taking a cupcake and I'm just going to go ahead. I'm leaving the paper on because it needs that width, and obviously when we cut it, we'll just know that there's a paper in the cupcake. So I'm just going to stick this in the middle, and we're going to stick this in the freezer for a good 15 to 20 minutes before we do our final coat on it. See you in a second. Okay, let's go ahead and give our pumpkin cake a final coat. And I think I'm going to use the same process as I did with the crumb coat. Take my Flexi Smoother, wipe some on there, and then just roll it up the side of our pumpkin. Maybe just scoop some out of the bowl. We'll make up new processes as we go. We're going to go ahead and put some frosting on the back of our teaspoon. Just go up the middle. I'm liking this cake so far, you guys. We're not finished yet. Let's go ahead and move on to the next step. Okay, now that we have our pumpkin covered in its final coat, it is time for the next step. And the next step is to spray this cake with some silver PME spray. I cannot wait. I'm so excited for this cake. Let's go ahead and cover up our cake drum with some parchment paper. Okay, now that we have the cake drum covered up with some parchment paper, let's go ahead and give it a nice thin layer of this PME luster spray. I have it in the color silver. I think it's so beautiful. Oh my goodness, I think this looks so cool. I'm so excited. You guys, I went ahead and transferred our cake onto a cake stand. I'm in love with this cake. I truly could not be happier with this result. I cannot wait to go out and buy some more of these PME sprays. Not sponsored at all. They don't know I even exist, but I believe they come in a lot of different colors, like rose gold, like gold, a pearl, maybe an iridescent, I'm not sure, but I can't wait to go check them out. Let's go ahead and put on our pumpkin stem. And I like the white. And I like it I love it, the contrast with the white and the silver. And then using the white cake plate, I think that looks really, really nice. Let's go ahead and find the side we like best. Oh, I got a little bit of silver on there for my fingers. Go ahead and stick that on there. I think it looks amazing. Thank you so much for watching this video. It really does mean the world to me. If you are new to my channel and haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It's quick and it's easy, but most importantly, it's totally free. And it really helps me. If you're a returning subscriber coming back to watch another one of my videos, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you like this video, please give me a big old thumbs up. If you have any comments, I would really love to hear from you. Please leave those down in the comment section down below. I'm having an amazing day. I hope you are as well. Until next time, make it a great day.